Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. We are still rocking this Sun team from That's a Plus One with the big orbed Koraidon. We are in a Sun Mirror match here with what looks to be an Urshi Water, which is odd. That being said, I'm not gonna dismiss the fact that that could be an Urshi Dark. They don't have Tailwind or Trick Room. They do have a Flutter main, which is always dicey with Icy Wind stuff. We could go Torn, but do we really need Torn? Shinpow's kind of... Shinpow's one of those mons, you always gotta question whether it's running Sacred Sword or not, because Chi-Yu kind of bullies it. I kind of really like Torn Chi-Yu into this. With like a Flutter main... Do we leave our restricteds at home? Let's do it. Let's do it. And as we get into these battles, guys, drop a sub. Trying to get to 300 by the end of the month, and we are almost there. I think we're just shy of 50. And by that meaning we only need like 45 more subs. So there's an Instant Koraidon. We have a Tornadus Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu's not doing a whole lot here. I'm gonna be honest. Chi-Yu's not doing a whole lot. They're probably gonna fake out the Chi-Yu. Do I want to call that and just hard swap a Flutter main in? Kind of. I kind of do. I really actually like that idea a lot. Because I don't think you're flare blitzing a Chi-Yu. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm the crazy one. But I think we just come in with a Flutter main. Because if we get a board state that's Flutter main Walking Wake, not going to be a happy camper over there. Got that speed boost Flutter. There's the fake out. It's a flame charge into Tornadus. It'd be good. That way you get a speed boost too. Collision course into the Flutter. I told you guys. I told you they were going hard after that Chi-Yu, and we just said, hey, no. We're just going to Bleak Wind, and I honestly just want to Moonblast the Incineroar. What do you have in the back? Could Icy Wind. I think we just Shadow Ball the Koraidon. Oh, it's leaving. The Koraidon is leaving. What's coming in? It's still going to do good damage to Rillaboom. It's good damage to Rillaboom. Big Shadow Ball. Vested Rilla? Yeah, it could be vested. To be honest. I don't know my Rillaboom calcs all that well, but I do know that Bleak Wind would have done a lot of damage to Rillaboom, but it's fine. Drop that Incineroar speed. Parting shot's fine. Are you going to reveal your fourth? Is it the Urshifu or is it the Shinpow? It's the Shinpow. Fair enough. You can take the Flutter out with like a Sucker Punch into Grassy Glide. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, except for, you know, maybe just, like, protect. What you gonna do? You gonna Icicle Crash my Torn? Got that nice shiny Shinpow. Fake out Torn, but we are cloaked, so... Double Bleak Wind hit. Rillaboom goes to, like, 25%. We get a speed drop on Pow, which is super nice. There's that Icicle Crash. But that move can miss. Okay, he didn't go for Sucker. Which is concerning. I don't like that. I'll go for Bleak Wind. Yeah, we'll just go for Bleak Wind. And I honestly think we're fine just to go for a Moonblast into Pow. Rillaboom's leaving. Is this Ensign coming in? We're bringing the Ensign back. Ensign's back. They're trying to fake out cycle this unfake outable board. Protect POW is fine. We just keep throwing off these bleak ones. And we still hitting them. Are you Citrus Incineroar? Because I don't think you're vested. I don't think Bleakwind would have done that much to an Incineroar. Tailwind Peters. Do we need Tailwind? Do we need to do anything else though? I kind of like just sealing up this Qianpao slot. If you want to switch in the Rillaboom, fodder the Rillaboom, do it. You want to Sucker Punch the Flutter main? Do it. There's our Tailwinds. There's that Sucker Punch into the Tornadus, though. Just too deep. Let's go after the Flutter. I mean, they could be knocking off the Flutter here. But again, we're Sash, so we're good. Flare Blitz at Torn. They are big mad at Torn. They're tired of it. They're very tired of that Tornadus. Alright, so you got Rilla. Oh no, you like Pinchberry? Yeah, I have Papa. Sunlight's gone. Photosynthesis wears off, but I think we're fine. You got that Walking Wake? And we're at like -1 on this Flutter, right? We got Parting Shotted. Get big speed boosts. Alright. So what I'm thinking is you just double the Koraidon. Ensign does not really threaten this board, especially still having Sashes up. We're faster and everything. Because I think we are at -1 on the Flutter. Yeah. But I don't think that really matters. I know you have Rilla in the back. But I really think that just that... I guess the one thing you could do is protect, swap in Rilla, get a fake out pin on the Walking Wake, nuke the Walking Wake when you Terrafire, but nope. You're just going to go down. Moonblast, 4 times super effective. Hydro Steam. It's only normally super effective to Ensign, but I don't think there's an Ensign alive, man. I don't think there's an Incineroar alive that can withstand that. What we got? There's that Rillaboom. Flutter just sitting on the field doing Flutter things. Never even got its Sash broken. Poor little guy. No one's threatened by it. Except for I think it took just about every KO this game. Battle's canceled. GG's. Let's get another one. Alright, we have a Meloetta Magearna team. Haven't seen that pairing before. With a big Suncore, you got Fake Out, I think Wide Guard with Hitmonlee. Interesting, interesting. So we could be going for Trick Room. You could go Lilycole, which is always dicey. How do we deal with this? I think actually, hold on. Here's how we do this. We go Torn, we go Arceus. And then what do we need to deal with everything in the back? Koraidon may not be great here. Chi-Yu's really usable. And I do want Walking Wake. Do I want Walking Wake? I really like Hydro Steams into this team. Yeah, we'll try. We're gonna try this. We do have Sunny Day on the Torn to boost Hydro Steam if we need to. They also have a Torkoal that could help us boost Hydro Steam if they want to. So the plan with this is, because I'm thinking you're gonna go Trick Room. That's actually a really good lead too. But what this does is I can taunt, and unless you're Dark Terra Lilligant, I can keep you from sleep powdering, which means I taunt there and I imprison here, because that's really the only way that you stop me from, like, I don't know, like, you're going to try and sleep powder something. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I don't want to happen. I don't want you to sleep powder anything. Yep. And then we imprison so you can't Trick Room. That's what I had to worry about, was the sleep powder plus Trick Room, and that's how you deal with that right away. We're just going to Bleak Wind, and we are actually going to Judgment into the Lilligant because it's more than likely sashed. They can Leaf Blade the Arceus. I don't think that gets a KO. I don't think the double up from these Mons really gets a KO on Arceus, and if you want to take out the Torn, it should be okay. There's Magearna. This Judgment should still do decent damage. You know what? I'm going to say that half is decent damage. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. There's Shadow Ball. I don't think that picks up Arceus. No, not even close. I mean, a third, but like... We just Bleak Wind again. Yeah, I think this is fine. We could Tailwind. Because if you double the Arceus... no, we don't want to Tailwind yet. We just throw off another Bleak Wind and Judgment the Magearna. This is fine. Because again, you don't pick up the Arceus yet. We miss Bleak Wind, which is unfortunate. There's Hyper Voice. That doesn't affect Arceus, so that's an interesting play. Still a 3-shot on Torn, which is nice. That Hyper Voice, though. Alright, so they should be able to pick something up this turn. So you have Torkoal on the back. We're going to taunt there, and we're going to Judgment this Meloetta. Alright, Magearna. Going for the double. Not a bad play, because you're trying to get the Arceus off the board so you can Trick Room something. Are you Mint... Oh, no, you're Throat Spray. You're not Mental Herb. So now this gets our Trick Room setters off the board, and a Magearna off the board, which is honestly the, like, giant offensive threat on this team, except for the possible Specs Torkoal in the back. Hyper Voice will get rid of Torn, but again... Oh, doesn't even get rid of Torn. Nice. Which means we can still taunt this Lilligant. Unless, of course, you are Dark Terra Lilligant. We do still just taunt and hit something. That is still the play. Taunt and hit something. You can have knockoff. I think. Lilligant gets knockoff. Leaf Blade. Good play. Good play. And then you're going to Shadow Ball, so it gets rid of my Arceus. But this means no new sleep powders, which is nice. Break the potential sash on the Lilligant. There's a Shadow Ball. Do you pick up? You do not. That is ridiculous. We go Chi-Yu. Now, you could close combat the Chi-Yu to get rid of it. I'm going to Dark Pulse the Meloetta. Because I don't think that Torkoal Meloetta can actually take out Walking Wake in the back. There's the Terra on the Meloetta. Fairy Terra. Not bad, not bad. I like that. That's good. We could still lose this, to be honest. If we could get a flinch here, that'd be great. Leaf Blade there. Oh, that does so much damage. Alright. Come in with the Wake. I'm going to Dark Pulse there. Hopefully pick that KO up. And I do think we just Hydro Steam the Meloetta. And we are Fire Tearing just to make sure they don't have like Dazzling Gleam to kind of pick up both of these. I'm not entirely sure on Meloetta's moveset. This also, I mean, we don't resist Leaf Blade, but Leaf Blade would be neutral. This way we do resist it. I don't think you're close combating a Walking Wake. Let's see it. Dark Pulse picks up Lilligant. Very nice. Let's see what this Hydro Steam can do to a Meloetta with the Chi-Yu damage shred. No Sun, so we don't have that, but we do got the Chi-Yu shred, so that Meloetta, it's gone. Bye-bye now. Poor Meloetta. Oh, and it's Chi-Yu in the back. I was expecting a Torkoal. Oh well, there's Dark Pulse and we Hydro Steam. Battle's canceled. GG's. Guys, if you've made it this far in the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Trying to get to 300 by the end of the month. As always, have a great one. Peace.